What is up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. This is Jay's Gaming World. This is The Sims in Puerto Rico. It is our very first series that we are working on. This is the making of the series. This is going to be a nice and short video, 5 minutes or so. I just want to go over the very first home design and the very first family that's going to be playing in this series. I started with a brand new lot with the Newcrest lot on The Sims 4, which is an empty community. I am starting from scratch, and we will build on as we go along with the series. I want to make sure that my structures and everything that I build, it's Puerto Rico. Like, I want it to look tropical. I wanted the architecture to kind of make it feel like you're in the island. I want to use modern builds with some traditional aspects to it. This is the very first house that I'm working on. As you notice, it's a little bit different from other houses that you design on The Sims. This is going to have a modern feel to it, but it will still be somewhat traditional in the sense that it's going to be a small home. The reason why we're keeping it small is because it's our very first home. And I don't want to use any cheat codes. I just want to play the game as it is. I don't want to use any mods. And I want to see what I can really build and what I can really push. My inspiration was a modern small home based on the islands. I want to add landscaping and all that, but obviously this is not going to happen in this video because I want to make sure that the house is affordable at the end of the video so I can move my very first family into. Just to talk a little bit more about the channel, I am brand new to YouTube. I do all sorts of different types of gaming. I like to play The Sims. I like to play Minecraft. WWE 2K17, Far Cry games, just a bunch of different types of games, Assassin's Creed, and I may or may not add some of those games to my channel. For right now, I'm going to be focusing on this small series on The Sims. As you can see, I am working on the home. Notice that there's two entrances on the home. That is very common in Puerto Rico. We have what we call a marquesina. A marquesina is what you are going to see to your right. It's that little space. It's kind of like a driveway, but instead of putting your car there, people tend to entertain people when they come over. They tend to hang out there. It gets really hot in Puerto Rico, and that's just kind of a place where you can go and cool down. I will do very little furnishing in this episode, just the kitchen, and I will do the layout for the rest of the house. On the next video, the house will be completely furnished, but it shouldn't be hard to figure out what I did to furnish it, as you only have $20,000 to spend, 20,000 simoleons to spend, and obviously, with doing a build and all that, you don't get to all that. What you see here is my very first character. He is gonna be the first main character in my story. His name is Damian Martinez, and I am going through the process of just basically creating him right now. I decided not to edit any of the mistakes or any of the playing around that I did, trying to figure out what was the right look for the person, and even when I did the house design, because I really want people to just see the process and my creative juices flowing. As you can see, I'm trying to give him about kind of like an islandy look, although I really didn't like the hat. So as you will see in a little bit, I end up taking the hat away. But I want to give him, like an islandy look. I think the house kind of looks islandy. I wish I could have done more landscaping, but that will come in due time. I don't think I'll be doing voicing over all of over all the episodes. We will see how it plays out when I decide to start doing playing the game in living mode and showing you how his story develops. Right now, I'm picking out his outfits. He is going to be an ambitious young man because I want the founder of this new community to be an ambitious young man so he can develop a bigger house, move into a bigger house, and somebody else can move into his old house. I also want to do a couple community buildings. I'm definitely thinking about doing a bar. From then, I'm not sure what other structures and buildings I want to use, but a bar seems like it's a definitely nice meeting area for our new community. I don't even have a name for the new community. I definitely use the Newcrest one that comes default in The Sims, and only because it's empty and I can build all the everything from scratch. So here I am saving. I'm about to move him into that new fancy house that I built, which I am doing right now. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. It was nice talking to you guys. If you like the channel, hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode.